Howdy there. Well, one redneck to another. I just want to ask you liberals out there, I got one question for you. And I don't know how it is that you can live the way you live. Now, I understand being raised by typically liberal parents, and they never tell you no, and they never say you can't have that, and they never say get a job and earn it. Somehow you come out a liberal, and some say it's a disease, others say it's an affliction. I say it's just basically, poorly wired brain. But basically, here is my question to you. Okay, liberals, you say you are against the capital punishment, you're against the death penalty. But on the other hand, you are for aborting the unborn. Well, my obvious question is how can you be for the lives on the one hand of the condemned to die, the killers, the child killers, the multiple murderers, but on the other hand, you have no respect for life at all. The poor, innocent, unborn lives, 3 million babies a year, you have absolutely no compassion at all for these unborn Americans. You think it's perfectly fine at any point during the pregnancy to terminate. I would say you folks have a serious, serious moral issue with those two incompatible, completely incompatible positions on extremely, extremely important issues in the United States of America. So that's my number one question. Number two question is evidently you liberals are all for every big government program that's ever been invented. You're even for programs that haven't been invented. That's number two, like Obamacare. Obamacare started out with 26 national exchanges. It's down to 4. Okay, did you hear me? 4. Are you folks listening? You are basically running out of exchanges where people supposedly go to sign up for health care, these poor bastards that you claim exist out there. Now, we know most of the people that go on the Obamacare website that's finally up have actually been steered right towards their state's welfare health care program, whatever they call it. And so most of the people who have gained health insurance, they call it healthcare, health insurance. And the reason I differentiate between the two is anybody who has ever turned down for healthcare at any hospital are free to call the 800 number and complain, and they will get serviced. Okay, so you folks don't get it. You are slow. Most of the people are now on welfare health care, not Obamacare. There is no Obamacare hospital that does not exist. Obamacare did not insure one person that could have been insured before. Okay, and you say, well, we love Obamacare, don't let Trump repeal it. Well, that's just wonderful. But the thing of it is that the 26-year-old limit, age limit, was passed before Obamacare. The other bill passed before Obamacare is the pre-existing conditions. The 26-year limit and the pre-existing conditions are two separate bills. They do not comprise Obamacare. Those two bills Trump has promised to keep. But, when you say, Trump is going to take away our health care, he can't take away what you don't have. And the people who do have health care, health insurance, again, I should differentiate between two because everybody has health care. The difference is that you need to realize that you can't take away what you don't have. You say Trump's going to take it away. Well, I have a health care program, and I'm a retired employee. And the thing of it is that it is practically a worthless health insurance program. The deductible is $5,000 per person per year. The monthly deductibles have gone up. Are you ready for this? 2,500%. Yes, that's true. Since I got in this particular plan, the deductibles are high. The annuals are extremely high. And we are not the only ones. There are tons and tons of working families meaning not on welfare, that are paying 8, 9, 15, up to $2,000 per month just to cover their health care. Now you could say, well, they don't have to sign up. That's wonderful. Let's just introduce you to the IRS fine that Obamacare has mandated to where you do have to sign up. So when Trump, when he repeals the Obamacare lie, the so-called Affordable Health Care Act, and let me tell you, nothing could be more ridiculous than to call this program the Affordable Health Care Act, he will basically be taking the monkey, the federal monkey, the IRS bully off the backs of the taxpayers, and maybe they'll be able to free up money with a what they are calling a healthcare savings account, where people can save tax-free on an annual basis to cover their medical appointments, and so they will be able to qualify for a real healthcare plan, a real healthcare insurance plan that will be more reasonable, going way back before Obamacare, where they said the rates were going through the roof and it was ridiculously high. Well, people would love to go back to before Obamacare and enjoy the comparable rates that are extremely less at that point, say 09, 10, than they are today. Thank you.